みんな、こんにちは。元気ですか？私は Felix Guardian. Yes. I probably could have waited until I got full pack stamina, but I have one right now. Might as well. I also have. I'm pretty sure I have like just enough to do a 10 pull, and it's only one pack, so this should be interesting. New pack dropped, I think, early this morning, and I only pulled once on it so far. The big thing about this particular pack is that there are a bunch of cards that are specifically linked to the Arceus and Arceus EX cards that work. They're forcing cards to only properly work with Arceus. That's what I mean. So let's see. I don't know if I'm going to be using any of the the decks that they're we already got this one. Any of the decks that I see something that the Arceus, maybe like I don't know, like the Arceus EX deck, and then I don't know how many Arceus EX cards there are. I think there might be two, a normal one and a full art one, but I'm not certain. Yep, and this is one of the cards that are linked with Arceus. I'm probably only going to do one temple for like every new thing that releases, because it feels nowadays it feels unnecessary to do a 10 pull on older packs hoping that I get what I want when we can just trade for it. You know what I mean? So if you only use the app itself and you're not like on any social media, it's going to be very difficult for you to do any sort of trading stuff. But if you're in the official Discord server for Pokemon Pocket, there's actually a specific category just dedicated to people wanting 1-star card, 1 diamond, 2 diamond, 3 diamond, and 4 diamond cards. So the people share what they want, they share their friend codes and such and so forth. So if you should probably just join and mute it, and then every now and then just peek in to see if you could ask somebody for something. And the community there is, as far as I could tell, they're pretty nice. We used to have maybe like 4 or 5 people in the VC, like every day. They moved over to another server because, well, if you're talking in a Pokemon server, obviously you would want to stay on topic and talk about Pokemon, but half the time they weren't. So, just to keep things civil, they moved over to another server. By the way, I'm also in that server as well. They made a clone of the official server, and I think they have quite a lot of people in there. Alright, so moving on. Come on. There we go. Oh? Huh. I'm thinking about like the ramifications of this. So a random basic Pokemon from your discard pile. That means that it would have already been defeated. So you could technically bring back a bulky EX that was killed off. Ooh. Ooh. I like this one. Oh, dang. Grass energy and psychic energy. For 120. Well then, this is something. Huh. I was gonna say it's probably a better version of the hand scope, but no, you can't really stop someone from revealing their hand unless you have. If you have hand scope, you can't stop the other person from you using that card and revealing their hand. But in this case, you could kill the Pokemon before they're able to do this attack. And I think it. Why does this card exist? I mean, yeah, it does 50 damage, but it's a stage 1 evolution. It doesn't feel useful. Well, to me at the very least. Raichu. Okay, so I got 2 Raichu cards. Oh, the background's changing color. We got I think the rainbow. Okay, so there are 2 types of rainbow outlines of cards. There's this shiny foil looking one, and then there's like the literal rainbow one that has stripes in it. So that might be, I think that's a full art card. So let's see which full art I got. Barry, okay. Snorlax, Heracross, and Staraptor. Very situational, isn't it? I heard people talking about this card. It is definitely something. It's definitely something. I'm hungry. I haven't had lunch yet. Or should I say, like... Oh, my stomach just growled. I'm supposed to eat at like 1 o'clock because I have medication to take. But what time is it? 12:43. Okay. Don't worry. As soon as I'm done with all of this, I'm going to get my food and then eat at 1 o'clock. Don't worry. Okay. Something to note about this card, or I guess this line of Pokemon, is that they're fighting type, not dragon type. So they will work with Lucario's special ability, and it's going to be something. I can already see this being like a huge meta shift, because oh my gosh, this thing, especially if you manage to pair it up with Lucario, it's going to do like what, 140 damage with Dragon Claw per turn. And it's pretty tanky as well with 170 HP. You put a cape on that thing, it's going to sweep. Yikes. Ooh. So this is like This is this is almost like a direct counter to Arceus's, I think it's Arceus EX, or maybe they both have the same name, I don't know. So I think the Arceus EX card has a special ability that says that the Pokemon cannot be affected by special status conditions, in this case, I think there are only three status conditions, which is sleep paralysis and confusion, which initiates coin flips. There's also poison, but poison doesn't require a checkup to remove. You need to literally either die to it or retreat your Pokemon in order to be cleansed from being poisoned. But if Manectric forces an Arceus EX to have to do a checkup anyway, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Oh, and I got the regular Barry card too. Cool. I think I'm gonna be using it. I could end up trading it away though. Oh, that was all. Okay. Well, here are the results of all of these polls, and that will be it for this video. I don't know how well, if I'm going to be using any decks from this pack, we'll see. But again, it all hinges on whether or not I can get the cards for the decks. You know what I mean? Because you need to have at least 2 cards of each of whatever it is you're going for in order to build a specific deck. An efficient deck. You could take out cards and rearrange them if you need to. But for the most part, it's just you're supposed to have like 2 copies of each Pokemon at the very least. So that will be all for me today. I will see you on my next video, whenever that might be. Remember to hydrate. Okay? And Janet,